The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, the Cowboy and Travis. And the opponent, from Cameron, North Carolina, at a combined weight of 461 pounds, Matt and Jeff, the Hardys.
A big bienvenue to our fans around the world from Montreal, Quebec. Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler.
And folks, let me assure you that tonight's show is a lot better than JR's French. Sheesh.
Well, there's no question of that, King. These Montreal fans are ready to get started, and so am I. So what are we waiting for? For over a decade, WWE...
Climbing up the turnbuckle isn't bad. It's all the ways you could come down that hurt.
Look at this! Look at this! You talk about a house of fire, you're seeing it right here!
Yeah? Well, somebody better put out that fire, or this one's not going to end well. I think Matt Hardy should change his slogan from, "I will not die," to, "I cannot win."
King, why do you say things like that when 9 times out of 10, they just make you look like...
Oh, no! I don't like the looks of this.
He's got the fans behind him, King, and his opponent had better watch out.
Listen to the crowd, JR. I think they've got something to say to these superstars.
And if they're smart, they'll listen.
He reversed it. Oh, no! This is terrible! You can't let your opponent build this kind of momentum!
Well, all I can say is someone's been eating their vitamins and saying their prayers.
So, how do you think this one's going to turn out, JR?
Honestly, King, I have absolutely no idea. Anything can happen here in the WWE.
But you've got to have a guess, right?
I might, but I'd rather keep it to myself if it's all the same to you, King. He's a slippery devil.
Uh-oh. Come on. You got to stop this guy before he really gets going.
I don't think that's going to happen, King. He's built up too much momentum to be stopped now. He's not going to get caught with that one. Oh, he's all fired up now, King. And I'd hate to be on the receiving end.
I don't think his opponent's got a hope of hurting him now.
I don't think he's climbing up there for the view.
What does he think he's doing? He's just showing off for the crowd now.
He's wrestling the match his way. And I think it's going to pay off, mark my words.
He doesn't seem to be too concerned about his opponent, JR.
Well, he should be. This one's not over yet, and you never know what might happen.
There's the reversal. Oh, my gosh. He just smashed that arm into the ring post.
That's a clever piece of strategy, King. He's isolating that one body part and working on it to weaken it. My God, a violent wrenching of the arm straight into the ring post.
If that happens too many times,
He's climbing up. I'm not so sure this is a good idea.
oh, sure. Now the fans start to cheer for him. Now that he's in the driver's seat.
Oh, and here's the pin.
For some of the things we've seen in this ring, JR, I think we'd better remind the folks at home not to try this stuff themselves. How can you not see through that? He was obviously faking. We could have a pinfall here, JR. Did you ever think you'd be watching these superstars compete against each other here tonight, JR?
I had a feeling their paths are going to cross sooner or later, and I'm glad I'm here to see it.
Me too. It almost makes it worth having to sit next to you and listen to those corny expressions of yours. What the heck is a government mule anyway?
It's what you get beat like when you're in the middle of a slobber knocker. And if you don't have the guts to stick around, you might run like...
I think someone's going for a high-risk move, JR.
Look at him feeding off the energy from this capacity crowd. He's unstoppable.
You can't ever count on these.
And there's the tag. You can play possum all night, but if you want to win a match, you've got to get up and fight.
1, 2.
They made the tag.
Jeff Hardy's a great singles competitor, but tag team action is where he really shines.
Not to take away from the Hardys, the referee saw the tag.
I don't think these superstars have any intention of taking it easy on each other tonight.
That's not what they signed up for, King. And quite frankly, I think these fans would be disappointed if they didn't go all out.
Well, that's easy for the fans to say. They've never set foot inside that ring.
No, but they spend their hard-earned dollars to watch what goes on inside it. And without them, we'd all be out of a job.
Well, from the looks of things, it's not hard to tell how this one's gonna go.
What are you talking about, King? I think this is still an extremely competitive match that could go either way.
Looks like they got the tag, JR.
These superstars are going to put each other through wrestling hell tonight.
They've already got a pretty good start on that, JR.
They have indeed, King. I don't think there's an ounce of quit between them.
Yeah, and that's where things get dangerous. If you're too proud to admit that it's not your night, you might wind up risking your career for a single match.
But at the same time, King, no one makes it up the ladder without pushing themselves to the very limit. This capacity crowd is solidly behind their superstar. Look at this.
Wow, could you be any more biased, JR? How about some fair and balanced commentary?
Up the turnbuckle he goes. I hope he knows what he's doing. Oh boy, the adrenaline is pumping. I think this could be the beginning of the end.
No, it can't end like this. Come on, do something, quick!
I've got a feeling that this has all the makings of an instant classic.
They got the tag! He These superstars are beating the heck out of each other, and this crowd can't get enough of it.
It's what they paid to see, King, and they're getting their money's worth tonight.
They sure are, JR. I think that's a tag.
I tell you, King, sometimes I get
There's the tag, JR. Can you believe we actually get paid to do this job, JR?
It's like a dream come true, King. Except when I have to sit here and listen to you drool over the divas.
Come on, JR. You know I'm helpless when it comes to puppies.
Oh, I know, King. And that's why I'm bringing a pitcher of ice water out here with me next time.
You talk about ruthless aggression. Look at the way these superstars have been going after each other.
They're not playing with kid gloves, that's for sure.
We knew we were going to see a heck of a match, but this might turn out to be... No. Go ahead and say it, JR.
All right, I will. I think this one's got all the makings of a bona fide slobber knocker.
I don't... Oh, boy! There's the tag! And if I had to...
Looks like the tag is made.
You got to respect the commitment and the dedication of these superstars to their careers.
No question about it, King. Every superstar on the roster has had to make more sacrifices than any other professional athlete I know.
It really is like being married to your career. There's not much room for anything else.
And marriage is a subject which you happen to be something of an authority. Isn't that right, King?
Come on now, JR. A man doesn't know what true happiness is until he's married. And then it's too late. I talked to these superstars backstage before the match, and I don't think I've...
Oh, man, I think we're about to see a high-risk move here.
This looks like someone's heading for the high-rent district. Man, is there even going to be anything left of these superstars by the time they're done?
Not if they have their way, King. Everything they came in here with tonight is going to be left. The tag has been made, and now his partner's coming in. He went straight for the pin. No flies on him. Boy, what a match. I wouldn't even hazard a guess as to who's going to win this thing.
What? Have you got both your contacts in one eye, JR? It's been obvious to me since the start of the match.
Oh, really? Well, then, why don't you just enlighten the rest of us, King?
No way. I can already tell this is going to be a great match, and I don't want to ruin the ending for you.
You're too kind, King. You're also full of horse manure, as far as I can tell.
I feel like the luckiest guy in the world, JR. I can't believe I actually get paid to do this job.
Well, don't let Mr. McMahon hear you say that, King, or you might wind up having to do it for free.
That's true. I don't want to say that Mr. McMahon's cheap, JR, but I heard he won't even tip a canoe.
A lot of blood, sweat, and tears have been shed in that very ring.
And I think there's going to be a lot more shed here tonight.
No doubt about that, King. These superstars are going to leave it all in the ring. You can count on that.
He's going up, but what's he going to do when he gets there? I don't know if his opponent has what it takes to kick out.
2. It's great to hear the fans come alive every time Jeff Hardy sets... There's the tag. That's the way to do it. Matt Hardy has said it many times. He will not die. And we're seeing that determination here tonight.
Oh, I'm sure he won't die here tonight, JR. Big within an inch of his life, maybe.
Why do you have to be that way, King? Why can't you respect his tenacity?
Hey, if Matt Hardy put his muscles where his mouth was, he'd have my respect. But he's all talk.
I'll be honest with you, King. This is not the way I thought this match would go at all.
Me neither, JR. I guess that just...
This could be a pinfall.
1, 2, 3.
This match is going to continue.
Here are your winners, Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy.